Hey there, friends. Got a TTG reaction for Classic Titan. Wait, what's going on here? What is with the burritos, though? Yeah, I was gonna say, can you just eat the... Yeah? The dog is so cute, though. What? Oh, how do you drink a burrito, though? Now I'm really curious. So they were just watching a show. I thought the art style changed a bit with the colors and whatnot. But the dog is so cute. I just love dogs.
Classic. Babies versus dogs
What?
is such an awesome show.
What do you mean babies versus dogs? Weren't they helping out each other?
It's invented.
It's
Oh,
garbage.
control freak!
What's the meaning
Oh,
of this, you
what's going on
sanctimonious
this
super
time?
spud? You are praising something that I find atrocious, so I'm here to ruin your enjoyment of it by pointing out its flaws.
Oh. Oh no. Whenever Control Freak shows up, he just talks about the bad stuff. I remember the last time he was there, he pointed out like the bad animation of like the show, and we got that scene where Cyborg's arm got ripped off, and like I wonder what's gonna happen this time.
The colors are so bright, it's like a rainbow
Yeah?
puked all over the screen. Come on, they're supposed to
What's
be
wrong with the
heroes,
bright
but all they do is tell jokes.
Oh.
Humor is random and not funny at all.
Is he talking about Teen Titans Go through a different show? Is this another episode where the creators are like, oh, we know the complaint, we don't care. Literally talking about the Teen Titans Go through another show. Yeah?
Bad for kids today. Superhero cartoons used to be so much better. They had everything. Action,
The art
adventure,
style was
drama.
different, yeah?
Actually, those old superhero cartoons were terrible.
People only watched them because there was nothing else on TV.
You Philistines! I will waste my breath explaining to you why classic superhero cartoons are
Wow.
superior. I'll show you.
Oh, wait a minute. I mean, yeah, cartoons back then had different art styles and whatnot, but the animation wasn't the best though. Of course, it looked better, but of course they still had a set budget and everything. They just looked different. I'm pretty sure they were very expensive to make, but are we about to see the Teen Titans in a more classic art style? Oh, the 4x3. Oh! Are these their classic styles? Like, that's what they look like, right? They look so cool. Beast Bob? Isn't that the same like outfit that Beast Boy had for Beast Bob? For that Red X episode? But yeah, these must be their comic looks, right? Their comic designs, because they do look pretty neat. Also, I love that they gave us the black bars on the side because, you know, shows back then were 4x3, not 16:9. They were in widescreen. Oh, she had big bushier hair, huh? The classic. They really just reversed the animation and okay.
We're
Whoa.
on the tower, but it's been altered.
Only hard drives. So have we.
Our heads
Not
are
the
proportional to our body size.
catchphrases.
But I can only move my head and arms. Only the eyes and the mouth are doing the movements.
Suffering servos. Me too.
They are really talking about the limits of animation, though. And also, Robin's voice, it sounds like another Robin, right? Like a more classic Robin. But it's like, yes, they look cooler, but the animation was way limited back then.
Why do you keep saying stuff like suffering servo, Cyborg? I don't know. I'm trying to say other stuff, but I can't. Galloping gigawatts. Flying fiber optics.
Our
Oh
appearance,
my
movement,
god.
and speech
Wait.
have been altered.
Wait, the bottom. Man, they are really showing like how much more messier animation was. That animation errors like these do happen. Shows back then, you do see a lot of animation errors, like seeing their cells out of frame.
Ooh,
Oh my-
looking good.
Oh, that's so
superheroes.
weird.
What have you done to us, you wretched
Why doesn't Control
rapscallion?
Freak have a
I
classic
put you
art
in the
style?
very first Teen Titans cartoon.
Wait, there was a
When your
first
portals
one?
used to be good.
If it's so good, why can we barely move?
Because the budgets for old cartoons were so low, they didn't have the money for fancy animation.
Yeah, you see, there we
It has a certain
go.
charm, don't you think?
I can only turn into one animal, yo.
Is that so? Just a donkey?
Release us or suffer the consequences.
Wait, was there an old Teen Titans cartoon? I don't recall. I mean, the only one that I know of was the OG Teen Titans on Cartoon Network. Haven't seen it, but that's the only one I know. Was there a more classicer Teen Titans show? But man, that stinks for Beast Boy. He can only turn into one animal. Is that all they can afford?
Not until you've learned to appreciate the quality of this classic cartoon.
It looks
Enjoy your
nice,
adventure,
but
Titans.
it is
I think
very
this is going to be
limited.
your best episode to date.
You say that, but
We must escape this place.
wait, he can say that, but doesn't he know about the Night Begins to Shine episodes? Because if he knew about that, I'm pretty sure he would want more of that. That is a beautiful art style.
I wish to move more of the body parts.
Me too. I'm sick
Yeah.
of just turning my head side to side.
They're so stiff.
You heard Control Freak. Our only escape is to play out this adventure.
But how will we
So
know
do
when
they
the adventure
actually
is
have to be
begin?
heroes?
Suddenly,
Oh.
Titan's tower finds itself under attack.
The narrator.
Beasts.
The what? Teen Titans going to Dino Rocket Dilemma?
We're under attack by dinosaurs.
And I thought things couldn't get
From
any
who
worse.
though?
Don't worry, gang. A stunned birdarang will bring these overgrown pigeons down to earth.
Oh my goodness, like the puns and everything. They really got the classics down with like the catchphrases, the silly puns, the limited animation and whatnot. But this seems like your weekly villain of the week kind of thing. Like, where did these dinosaurs come from? Anybody we know? Oh, that's it.
Looks
That's
like they're
it.
headed to a mysterious island in uncharted waters.
Let's follow them in the T-Jet, gang.
And so the Teen
The
Titans
frickin'
find
boys.
themselves en route to a mysterious island in search of the robot dinosaurs.
Hey, who said that?
Oh,
That's the narrator. He explains things to the audience.
oh, so they can hear him that time.
Isn't that just lazy storytelling?
The narrator to defense at this comment. It is not lazy storytelling. He is setting the mood.
Oh
Who's
my.
being lazy?
Oh my goodness! They're really just bringing out all the like the errors of like all the stuff, everything. But at least they can hear the narrator this time, because before, in the TCG versus PPG episode, only Robin could hear the narrator, and everybody thought he was crazy.
Every writer knows you are supposed to do the showing and not the telling.
Yeah, but
How do you
limited
show
limited budget
These
though.
stories would make no sense if I weren't here explaining everything. I am not the problem. I'm the glue holding everything together.
Oh my god, narrator, you alright?
Narrator stopped defending himself because the Titans had arrived at the mysterious island.
What a way to pass the time, right? Oh,
Golly gosh,
the
gee,
camera.
Gosh, gee. This island is too big.
We still need to
Everybody-
find those dinosaurs.
Everybody's got the same walk style and everything. But yeah, older cartoons had the narrator because with a limited budget, you can't do a lot of showing. You can only do much of the telling. So the narrator explains everything on these cartoons. They are pretty much getting everything down about these old shows.
I'll use my
It's
dinosaur
nuts.
tracking birdarang.
What?
You have one of those?
Of course.
Yeah,
Wow, everything is really convenient in this story.
the same throwing animation.
And so the Titans find themselves at the lair of the
You're
dinosaurs.
kidding
How
me.
would you know that if I didn't tell you? Hmm?
Yes, thank you, narrator. The same walk
Titans,
style.
we need to remain undetected.
The Titans quietly entered the...
I said quiet.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. And even when Robin was all close up, the background was still moving, which shows that he's moving, but he's not bobbing up and down. He's really still while moving. Oh my goodness, like looking at this does bring a sense of nostalgia, but oh my goodness, it is really telling. It is really telling. I do like the art style
I thought
though.
things couldn't get any worse.
Welcome to your doom, interlopers.
You must be the one-dimensional villain that will never be seen again after this episode.
I am Dr. Otto von Death, and I am anything but one-dimensional.
Not the
You see,
one-dimensional
I created a
character.
dinosaur army,
what I plan to launch all over the world using my rocket.
And you see, they even bring up the one-dimensional character, meaning that he is just the villain of the week, and the next episode will be a different thing, next episode will be a different villain, and so on and so on. Usually old cartoons like these don't have like an arc or anything. It's usually we beat up the villain of the week, maybe there's a big bad that we fight, but mostly it is just villain of the week.
And like the asteroids that rain
Oh,
down and
goodness.
wipe out the dinosaurs, so too will my dinosaur army rain down and wipe out
The
human race.
animation, though. And the reusing of animations.
More one-dimensional than that.
I am one-dimensional.
I am
Then tell us why you want to
two-dimensional.
destroy the world with dinosaurs, yo.
Yes, please tell us your
Easy to say. It's
not
simply,
one-dimensional
I grew a
plot.
strange boy, not like the rest. It wasn't easy. I wanted a normal life. Went to college,
Yeah?
got married, had kids, you know. But these days, my wife is always on my case about something or other.
So, yeah, it's like we don't really hear about villain backstories. I don't know. I haven't seen many of these cartoons back then, but if you have, do let me know if this episode really is truthful about, you know, villains being one-dimensional, limited animations. I know, like, of certain shows like Captain Planet or G.I. Joe, where animations were very limited because of very limited budget.
My daughter moved to Colorado with her boyfriend.
Yeah?
Said she couldn't live another day in my house. My son isn't working or going to school. He just sits in his room on the computer all day. I don't even know what he's doing in there. On top of all this, I was turned down for term life insurance because of my high cholesterol. So I suppose all this end of the human race stuff is really just a reflection of my desire to put an end to
Wow.
Bubbling backstory. That's some depth.
What? Not the mismatching voice lines. That happens too. That happens too, where you hear different character voices come out of a different character. They're really getting everything down about this. These people are nerds, and I love them so much.
Oh, give me a break, Otto. So life dealt you a crummy hand. Get over it.
Now you sound like my wife. It's time I put an end to you pests.
This is just amazing. I love that the cages, like, they all look the same.
Launch my dinosaur rocket and destroy the world.
I just love that when characters move from left to right, you don't see them walking, they just slide out of frame, and these characters are still in the same pose as they were before. So very limited.
No! How are the Teen Titans gonna get themselves out of this one?
And the sharks! Oh. It was really that.
The heroes always escape these death traps.
We've got a world
They
to save.
want Cyborg's
Titans,
neck!
go!
Wait! Cyborg's neck! There was an end! Oh my goodness!
Right there.
I'm loving this. Wait,
We are putting an
why
end
isn't
to
the
this
same
experiment.
background?
Not if my
They're just
T-Rex puts an
reusing
end to you first.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it looks like we're headed for an epic climax!
You sure about that? Let's see how it goes.
An ice Birdarang should down
Not
this
the
dino.
and the same animation.
A fire Birdarang should down this dino.
Oh my. All these convenient birdarangs and whatnot. Oh my goodness, this episode is making fun of so many things, and I completely get it. It is really, really funny. Anything else, Robert?
Electric Birdarang should down this dino.
Enough with the Birdarangs already!
My turn.
What you got, Cyborg? Just a That's it? Just a barrel?
I got this. Time for the big guns, yo.
Donkey, right? You're gonna turn into a donkey?
I was hoping you would turn into something more impressive.
Wow.
Dinosaur.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness. Control Freak is slowly realizing, yeah, the shows looked cooler, but they were very limited, meaning that they they can only do as much as the animators were paid to do. The reusing at the so many reused animation cells, the same things. Oh my god. I'm loving this.
This is so disappointing. You were right, Titans. These old superhero cartoons are hard to watch now.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like that T-Rex is gonna destroy you once and for all.
At least he agreed with the Titans.
Again. Azra,
Oh.
Metreon,
Oh. Baby and dog.
Go, get him, boys.
Wow. I was not expecting that. I thought the Azeroth, Metro, and Zinthos would just take care of the T-Rex, because, you know, Raven is the most powerful one of the group. So, just going into a different show and getting them? Okay. Is it supposed to show that, yeah, animations are different today, but they're much more livelier than what they used to be? Ah.
I used to think the character design of those babies was stupid.
Yeah?
I realized their simplicity enables them to be much more expressive.
Yeah, I know, right, Control Freak? Oh my goodness, you're getting beaten up by a baby.
The animation on those dogs is varied and interesting.
Yeah, you see, so I get it though. I get that, you know, there are cartoons that people don't really like, and, you know, sometimes the art styles are very simple, but it just works because the reason they made the art style this way is to make the characters do whatever they want. So they can be way more expressive than they can be just because they look small and colorful and whatnot. There's a reason why characters look the way they are. So long, Gay Bowser! But yeah, I watched Dog vs. Baby. They seem really cool.
Get out of here, gang.
Oh. I really love, like, the still frame of Raven just floating from right to left across the screen while everybody's running away with those Scooby-Doo sound effects, you know?
We did it, team.
Oh. Looks like they did it.
I learned something today, Titans.
Did you, Control
Not everything old
Freak?
is good, and not everything new is bad.
Yeah.
we get it.
No.
Now back to babies versus dogs
All
all day marathon.
day Wow. They wouldn't even let Control Freak learn the lesson, though. I'm sure he learned his lesson, but we won't know what it is, pretty much. But pretty much, what we got to hear from him was pretty good. Not everything old was good, and not everything good is bad. Characters look the way they are to be more expressive, so if you don't like a show based on its art style, you're just not giving it a chance. But you just gotta give the show a chance before you truly can dislike it, because, you know, you may not like the art style, but the show might be good, it might be funny. Like, yes, Teen Titans Go, they may be goofier, miniature versions of the OG Teen Titans, but I am enjoying the show for the comedy and the wackiness and whatnot, the colorfulness and stuff like that. One of these days, I will react to the OG Teen Titans and give it the fair treatment it deserves. Like, when I get to reacting to OG Teen Titans, I do not want to be comparing it. I don't want to be comparing it to Teen Titans Go. That's why it's like, you know, I want to see this for what it is, then see Teen Titans for what it is, and enjoy them both for what they are, rather than be like, oh, it's just like Teen Titans Go, you know? Like, I'm enjoying the show for what it is, for what it's doing. And it's really goofy, and it's like another episode of the creators realizing, yeah, people complain about this show, but we have our reasons why. Here's an old style. Look what, yeah, we could do this, but they would have less, the money, they have a limited budget. They're working this show with the budget they have, and if they went to, like, even with the Night Begins to Shine, they can only do so much of that. And if they did a whole season of just that, it would be a very short season. There's a reason why you have so many Teen Titans Go episodes in one season versus any cartoon with a more distinct art style, you know? They were able to work out dozens of episodes for a season because they're able to work out the budget for each episode because of how simple it looks. But I'm just curious about the whole dog baby all day marathon thing. Did they do that because there used to be all day Teen Titans Go marathons on the Cartoon Network? I do remember people on the internet complaining about that, oh, it's another weekend of Teen Titans Go marathons. That's all they did. All they showed were Teen Titans Go. And before that, all they showed was Johnny Test. I remember when people were talking about Johnny Test taking over Cartoon Network, and now it's after that it was Teen Titans Go. I don't know what the schedule is nowadays. I don't really have Cartoon Network available, so don't know what's on nowadays. But were you there during the Johnny Test Renaissance and the Teen Titans Go takeover? Let me know how you felt about that you just turn on Cartoon Network to watch something, and it's Teen Titans Go, followed by Teen Titans Go, followed by Teen Titans Go. But yeah, the old art styles were very interesting, and that's all they have. The art style looks cool, but when you take a closer look at it, it's very limited because of the budget. I wish every cartoon had an unlimited budget to do everything they can. I'm pretty sure they would get the best artists, the best animators, the best storyboarders, directors, all that stuff. But unfortunately, they don't. They have to work with a set budget, and maybe if it's popular enough, maybe for the next season they'll get a bit more money, but that's just it. A bit more doesn't equal much more impressive stuff. There is a reality to all this. Everything is limited for a reason. Otherwise, if Teen Titans Go would up the animation, we would probably get like, what, 10 to 15 episodes a season instead of like, what, 40 to 50? And even with 40 to 50, they do have good ideas. They know how to stretch out that budget. That's the thing. They have to stretch out that budget, make a lot of episodes, and just do what they can. And it's better to have all these episodes rather than like wait, what, every 2 to 3 years for a new season. It's a comedy show. They have to stretch out that budget for a comedy show. And this show is very funny in a number of ways. But enough about that, I'm rambling on. Hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment about what you think, and subscribe if you haven't done so. I'll catch you next time.